Alright, let's talk Isekai update. Now, for those who have been watching the Isekai campaign, it has officially come to a close. But that is not where the story will end. In the nearby future, we will be going back to the characters that they have inhabited while they were in those bodies and checking in on them and seeing how they've been doing. I don't know how long it's going to be till we do that. It might be halfway throughout the year. I'm not exactly sure. We'll keep you up to date on exactly what's going on in our Harvestasia campaign, as it will be a Harvestasia campaign now. As they will go back to those characters, they just won't be inhabiting their bodies. So, what happened in our Isekai finale? A lot. So, after gathering the ire of a very dangerous archfey named Kuki, they got worried about their friend Caleb, and wanted to go help him because he helped them get out of Kuki's domain. So they decided to go back into her domain, essentially, by going through the Shadowfell and fighting a dangerous dread spider in the Shadowfell. And in the process, they learned that all the other Isekai characters and people who went into the game with them had basically been brought to Kuki's forefront, because the thing that Caleb had warned them, that if Caleb and Kuki met, that she would become incredibly dangerous and too powerful to control, happened, because Husto ended up calling Caleb and rolled an incredibly low percentile die in the middle of a dread domain, and it happened. I didn't see that coming, and definitely wasn't planned, but it happened. That's how D&D works. Expect the unexpected. They do that. They head into the Shadowfell. They basically mollywop this spider, and after they take care of this spider, they are entered into the domain of dread of Kuki. And Kuki has explained to them just how powerful she has become because of the unfortunate circumstances of how this campaign has gone. And weirdly enough, she's kind of justified. In her own bucked up pixie way, she's justified. A crazy battle occurred where Franco ended up going down multiple times, and Husto ended up dying to a power word kill. Using a plot point, they found a way to suck all of them out of the domain of dread. And then a percentile die was needed, or at least a d6. On a 1 to 4, they would head back home. From a 5 to 6, Kuki's power was just that strong that she managed to isekai them again into another world. He rolled a 6. So they got isekai'd again into completely new characters. And they proceeded to lose their mind. Because who wouldn't? This is never ending. This loop will never stop. We've doomed ourselves. A plot point was then used again to reverse that. Using Boblin's powers, a reversal was done. And as they go through the portal this time, they end up coming back home. As they return to the table, right here in Dungeon Pizza's home, they come to the realization that Kelvin did not return. So they used another plot point to use a previously... Let me word this correctly. So they used another plot point to have Maddie and another recently level 20 Bunny Haragon cleric, very, very strong clerics, go into the domain of dread and fight Kuki. Kuki loses and releases Caleb. Caleb was brought back in the process of gaslighting into Caleb being the problem here. Caleb putting Kuki in this place and making her so strong when Caleb gave complete warning to them that they should not do that. They should never have these two entities meet. These entities were never meant to be here to begin with. Kuki was not meant to be a part of the game. They unfortunately made her part of the game. They made her the BBEG of the Isekai campaign. Crazy. But they wanted me to write her out. Which I've done already. Because she was never written in to begin with. A lot of tired, depressing talk happened after that. And we ended the campaign on a bit of a dour note, but a somber one at that, as they have returned home. But that begs the question, what has happened to Mighty and the Golden Guard? That's a question we'll answer very, very soon. So those who have been in touch and keeping up with the update here with the Isekai campaign, it's not over. It's far from it. The Isekai portion is done. And Act 2 of our Harvestasia campaign will be coming very soon. I'll keep you updated and I'll let you know when that actually happens. But in the meantime, we have a couple more campaigns brewing, and please stay tuned because these are going to be some of our best yet. Love you guys.